Looks like we're on. Oh dear, I started the video. I did the introduction and turned around. It wasn't on. These old dry fingers don't always electrostatically turn on screen buttons. It's a problem with dry skin. When I do my Spanish studies on my Duolingo, most of my mistakes are not my language mistakes with my my Spanish studying. It's the fact that my finger is too dry and it didn't activate the button that I pushed, and a word was missing just because I didn't realize it didn't go up to the top. Anyway, welcome everyone. I think we have a longer show today. Maybe I've got lots to say. Well, first of all, this is KeithJames with St. James UCC every day at 2:30, live hymns in lieu of our meeting in our church building during the shut-in time, which I hope is going to end soon. And our pastor Josh Knappenberger gives a message at 10:30 and every day, and as I do every day at 2:30, and he's at Facebook, Knappenberger JD on Facebook, and that's Knappenberger with a KN, double P, and E on the burger, Knappenberger JD. So, wow, I'm in a good mood today, and I have to say, for the last 4 days, I've been in kind of a funk, and I think, regardless to your political perspective of the news, I think everyone is just exhausted. I've been depressed and sad and scared and angry. Gladfully, I am a duoholic, and I'm also good at relaxing. So I have had things to do, and I didn't let it get me down, but that's still in the background, those feelings, and they were not pleasant. But today I'm feeling much better, and I hope you are too. The sun is out. We had good economic report yesterday, which is good news after this very strange shutdown. You know, I'm feeling good today. So I want to go into something today that I mentioned last week. I want to talk about phonetics, and I want to talk about it because it really interests me. I love phonetics. I love languages, the physical speaking and sound aspect of languages. I'll brag and say I was taking a course in singer's diction at Westminster Choir College, and the professor on the first day tried to ascertain where each student was from and point out how he knew where we were from, because he could tell by what we perceived as correct pronunciation would let him know where we were from. And I was the only student in the entire class he could not place me, because I knew the correct standard pronunciation for everything he put to us. I may speak with an accent, I certainly do, but if I want to, or I understand what correct pronunciation is. And correct is not a judgment. It's simply standard pronunciation. It has nothing to do with judging someone's accent. It has to do with standard pronunciation, American pronunciation, as opposed to British pronunciation. I grew up in a men and boys choir that was a member of the Royal something of Men and Boys. It's a British organization, but we didn't. Our director told us we're learning to sing in American pronunciation, not British. Though to an American it might sound similar. So phonetics, and the reason I want to talk about phonetics is that it's a part of singing. And when I thought about this last week, I realized I wouldn't want to do this in one day. I'm going to do it in 2 days. And the two basic ideas that I want to get across to you are connected speech or connected articulation and diphthongs. And we're going to start with diphthongs. In order to have connected speech and connected articulation, I first want to discuss what a diphthong is. It's a beautiful word. Some people say diphthong, and they don't say diph, but PH is an F sound, and it's really essentially pronounced diphthong. And a diphthong is the consonant blend of vowels. Everybody knows what a consonant blend is. Like the word blend has a triple blend. It has B, oh excuse me, it's a double blend. It has a B and an L. And B and L is a consonant blend. We're here instead of meeting in our church building. CH is a consonant blend. Two consonants that combine to make one uttered sound. Ch, blah. Well, it's not one sound, but it's connected. That's the important thing, it's connected. And a diphthong is a connected vowel sound. And a lot of people don't know about this. They don't think about it, and they don't really care about it. And I don't know why they should. When you speak, you don't analyze your speech, you talk. But when you sing, or when you're a radio announcer, you learn about speaking. And so I want to talk about diphthongs, and I want to try to not get this too long. But if you say a vowel and your mouth moves, it's a diphthong. Like, I'm going to say the word I. Like, I borrowed the bike. The word is I. It starts with a little glottal stop. But it's mostly that vowel sound. And the vowel sound is I. Now watch my mouth. I. You say it. I. Does anything move when you say I? I can keep my lips still. I. But what's moving is my tongue. And if your mouth is moving in any way to make a vowel sound, it's a diphthong. It's a blend of vowel sounds. So, I is two sounds. It starts with ah and ends with, actually, it ends with E. I. It's two sounds, and they blend together. Well, why is that important to a singer? It's important to a singer because when we sing, we generally, first of all, we sing on vowels. We don't sing on consonants. That's another important thing I could talk about. We don't sing on consonants. You don't sing on t, t, or p. You can't sing on those sounds. They're stops. They're fricatives. You can sing on an L. Oh, oh, and you can sing on an R. But those are not preferred sounds for a singer. Now, all of these rules can be broken, particularly in pop music. But when you're singing in a choir, and everyone needs to sing the same sound, everyone wants to follow correct pronunciation and correct singing. And it aids in singing well, and it aids in singing hymns at church, if you sing traditional hymns. If you're singing with a praise band that's amplified, that's a different story. Singing with amplified music is a totally different picture. It's not a good thing to sing with, unless you got your own mic. That's great. But singing, anyway, so I lost my train of thought. I was talking about the blended vowel sounds and, darn it. Well, anyway, so I did lose my train of thought. I connected singing, diphthongs, the point is that we sing the first vowel sound. If it's a diphthong, you sing the first vowel sound. Like I. If I'm going to sing I on a long note, I'm going to go I love a parade. And the end of the diphthong of I is at the very end. I. You close it with the second vowel sound. So you sing with the first vowel sound. Now there are rare exceptions to that in English, and in Italian it's easier to find, like the word fuoco, F-U-O-C-O, fuoco. In that case you actually sing the second sound. It's uo, ooh-oh, and you actually sing fwoko. So it's the second vowel sound, but that's very rare in English. In English, it's almost always the first vowel sound. I. Well, let's keep going. We're gonna learn how to do the vowels on this sentence. So borrowed. Okay, ba. The first syllable of borrowed is ba or bar. Now, if you take the B off, it's R. If you take the R off, it's ah. Am I moving my mouth? Ah. I'm not moving anything. So that is a pure vowel sound. It's very easy. I borrowed. One vowel sound, very easy. Ah, ba. Let's do the next syllable. Okay, we have some R's. Those R's are pesky. The choir director doesn't want you to sing on them. They don't want you to go, I borrowed the bike. They don't want that. They want the R to be quick. In some instances, they'll ask you to flip the R. I borrowed the bike. But flipping the R is not very American, and it puts people off. It's like, oh, that's too hoity-toity. So you just want to give a quick, I borrowed. The R is very quick. Okay, let's go to the next vowel. O. I borrowed. Okay, we have road. Take the R off. It's owed. Take the D off. Even the W, and it's O. There's like a W sound there. Am I moving my mouth on O? O. I'm moving my lips. So that's a diphthong. And you're going to sing the first sound of the diphthong. I borrowed. Then you put the W or the oo, because O is O and oo. O. It's two sounds. So you do the O on the sustained note. I borrowed the bike. The, take the V off and it's is a diphthong? Are you moving your mouth when you say the? Not on the vowel. It's just a pure vowel sound. So, I borrowed the bike. Bike. Take the B off, take the K, and you've got I. Am I moving my mouth? I. Are you moving your mouth when you say I? Yeah, it's back to that and E. I. So it's a diphthong, and you're going to want to sing. If it's a sustained note, you're going to want to sing on that syllable. Believe it or not, it's an I, but the first sound is bike. And then you close it with your E and your K. Bike. So that's a diphthong. Good, we got through that pretty quickly. Tomorrow I'll just talk a little bit about why that is important to connected speech and connected articulation when you sing. So, oh my gosh, I'm overexcited because I love phonetics. So I need to calm down. I'm a nerd. So I hope you enjoyed learning about diphthongs. So I'm going to play not as much music today because I just talked for 15 minutes. And I was in last night my favorite hymnal. I'm going to actually play something that's not in the celebration hymnal today. I thought it would go well with our completely unusual lesson in diphthongs. So my favorite hymnal is the 1940 American Episcopal hymnal, 1940, and it probably has it may have an identical counterpart for the Anglicans in England. I don't know. I'd like to know that actually. But this is very similar to anything you'll find in an Anglican hymnal from this era. And this hymnal was used in the American Episcopal Church until the 80s. In 1982, they came out with a new hymnal. And there are many Anglican worshipers In fact, Episcopalians that even prefer to call themselves Anglican, that prefer this hymnal. The green 1982 hymnal got rid of some hymns, and they also got rid of a lot of the accompaniments and just put single line for the singer to sing easier without all the four-part harmony. Anyway, I'm going to play a hymn that I'm going to play very slowly because it's hard to play, and so I'm going to play it more as a solo piece. And some of the hymns in this hymnal are hard to sing, and that's part of the reason why a lot of people don't like this hymnal, because they're not used to singing this kind of hymn. It's some of these hymns are harder to sing. This hymn is hard to sing. I thought this was a modern hymn I'm going to play for you from the late 1800s or 1900s, but it's from the early 1800s. I was very surprised. It's a very modern sounding hymn. All right, anyway, it's called Creator, Spirit. The first line is, Creator, Spirit, by whose aid the world's foundations first were laid. It's hard to come up with a title out of that. Creator Spirit, I guess you could call it that. Creator Spirit, by whose aid the world's foundation first was laid. First were laid. Foundations first were laid. Okay, I'm going to try to play this nicely for you. It's a hard hymn for me to play. I'm going to play it very slowly. And it's kind of long. It's going to take about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes here. Messed it up. Up the same part. That's terrible. It's such a pretty part. That's a very pretty melody to me. It kind of reminds me of the to put it into a popular sense, I could hear Sting singing that. If you remember, Sting got into this period where he sang a few very English hymn-sounding pop songs, and that would be very Sting-like if he were to sing that. Okay, I'll do one more on the next page. O Holy Spirit, God, all loveliness is thine. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed today. I'm going to pull up my celebration hymnal, and I'm going to sing again this, what is it called? I'm going to sing By His Grace again. I'm not set up for singing here very well. I'm not mic'd properly with the electronic piano, but I love this song. By His grace I am redeemed, by His blood I am made clean, and I now can know Him face to face. By His power I've been raised, hidden now in You. By faith, I will praise the glory of His grace. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice day. Blessed day. Thank you.